Procrastinators get a last chance at the U.S. tax credit. Model 3 shows how roomy it is. We see an Easter egg preview, and the app could be getting a climate control improvement. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 478 for December 17th, 2018. This show is sponsored by my supporter, Richard. If you're in the market for a Model S, X, or 3, please consider using his referral code. Ask your salesman to use code Richard174 or go direct to the web link ts.la/Richard174 for 6 months of free supercharging. But act fast, that supercharging benefit ends December 17th. We start the week with the continued push to crush Q4 deliveries. Elon made a tweet Saturday afternoon letting folks know that they're giving anyone interested in a Tesla every opportunity to pick up the full U.S. tax credit. Quote, Tesla is releasing all vehicles for sale today where original customer can't take delivery before end of year. Reminder to U.S. buyers that the $7,500 tax credit drops in half in 2 weeks. Order online at tesla.com or visit stores, end quote. You might recall Tesla guaranteeing earlier that if you'd ordered before the end of November, they guaranteed delivery before the year was out, or a full refund of your purchase deposit would be given. It would seem that for some reason or another, enough folks have already had issues on their end that would prevent them from being able to take delivery this year, that Tesla is making an announcement that those cars are available. Checking into ev-cpo.com, you can see a fair number of inventory cars available, 377 as of this recording. So if you're on the fence, get moving as you're definitely low on time with only 2 weeks left in the year. And as always, please consider using the show's referral code I mentioned at the top of the show. We turn to Clean Technica for the next story, where we get a true measure of just how roomy the Model 3 interior is. Matt Ballard was a forward for the Houston Rockets in the 90s, winning a championship with the team. His 6'10" stature certainly helped him on the court, but certainly limits him in his choice of vehicle. Fortunately, Model 3 has no problem accommodating him. Ballard said of his new baby, quote, at almost 7 feet tall, I don't fit in many cars comfortably. The Model 3 is the most comfortable car I've ever owned. The amount of space in the 3 is impressive and the seats are amazingly comfortable, end quote. I can personally corroborate this experience. I had a chance to drive a Model 3 here recently, and at 6'4" tall, I concur that I fit in the Model 3 much better than I actually fit in my Model S. So if you're tall and you're at all worried about fitting in a Model 3, don't be. Our last couple of stories come courtesy of the Twitter account of Model 3 Owners Club. The first is a preview of the upcoming Easter eggs in the cars. Elon mentioned on Twitter recently several eggs coming for the holidays, one of them being what he called toilet humor, and one called romance mode. Well, in a Reddit post that had video of the toilet humor feature until it was removed, we got to see that the feature is a virtual whoopee cushion for the car. In an awesome nod to VW's Dieselgate issues, the feature is entitled Emissions Testing Mode and includes several varieties of noises with humorous titles. We also got a look at Romance Mode courtesy of Reddit, and this video is still up on the service. When activated, the feature throws a nice fire on the center screen and plays some mood music appropriate to the situation. Lastly, Model 3 Owners Club has a tip that the Tesla app might get some new functionality for preconditioning. Trev said, quote, you heard it here first. Upcoming Tesla mobile app and car firmware update will finally allow you to turn on seat heaters to whatever level you want, end quote. In a follow-up, he clarified further, quote, when I say level, I mean 1, 2, or 3 bacon, end quote. Definitely a welcome addition. Looking forward to seeing it appear. Check out the links to the full stories in the show description. While you're at it, please consider supporting the show financially through Patreon at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks as always to our super patrons supporting the show at the $10 plus level. They're John Waltauer, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dory and Steve Guberman, Bruno Kundici, Joey Boots, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Adam Raymer Brown, Megawatt Photovoltaic Development, Todd Sullivan, Robert Healy, Mitch Long, Zortec LED Canada, Morvan Ogg, Blake Thompson, Raymond and Deborah Malkowitz, T Sportline, Michael Pastroni, Travis and Cheyenne Rush, Cookie UK, Chris Hovis, Craig Murphy, and Vicky Kirk. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. I'll see everyone back here again on Wednesday. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.